In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to make the lofted, swept, and planar surface to create this solid shape. So first, I'm going to Control Tab back to my sketches, and I want to start with the lofted surface. So I'm on my surface ribbon bar, going to select lofted surface, and as the first profile, I'm going to this time just select sketches rather than entities here to show you the difference. So I'm going to select sketch 1, and then I'm going to select sketch 6, and then I'm going to select sketch 2. And we can see how they've crossed back and forth. So I'm going to grab this node and I'm going to drag it over here and release it, and then we get a preview. So for the guide curves, I want to select sketch 4, sketch 5, and then sketch 3. So the preview looks good. I'm going to accept that, and we've created the first lofted surface for our helmet. So next, I'm going to expand this, and I'm just going to turn the visibility of these sketches off. So I'll hold Control while I select them. Then I'll click the All-Seeing Eye to hide their visibility. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to select this edge, hold Control, select this point. I'm going to come up the reference geometry, and I want to create a plane perpendicular at that point. So it sees perpendicular to the vertex and that edge, and I'm going to say OK. Now in this plane, I'm going to sketch the next profile. I'll just look normal to it. Use mouse gestures to activate line. I'll just start here, come down, click, create my line, move over, use mouse gestures again to activate dimension, and I'll dimension 3 inches long. I'm going to push escape. I'm just going to rotate around a little bit. I have the vertical relationship, and I'm going to grab this curve, hold Control, select this endpoint, release Control, and add the Pierce relationship to fully define this sketch, and I'll say OK. So this is going to be a swept surface. So that's the profile, and now I need the path, which is the bottom edge of this helmet. So I'm going to come up to Curves and choose Composite Curve, and then I'm going to just choose the edges around this surface. Make sure I have them all. I believe I accidentally got a sketch, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to say OK. And there I have my composite curve. So now I want to create a swept surface where this is the profile and my composite curve is the path. And under options, I'm going to tell it to keep the normal constant. Keeping the normal constant makes this sketch remain parallel as it sweeps around the path to the original sketch profile. I'll say OK. Just going to zoom out a bit, and the next thing I want to do is I'm going to create a planar surface on the bottom. So I'm going to come up here and select planar surface. I'm going to select these 4 edges, and I'll right click to accept it. And now I've created the 3 surfaces I need. So I'm going to go back here and look at the isometric view. What I want to now do is knit them. So I'm going to window select all these surfaces after I select knit, and I'm going to tell it to merge the entities and to create a solid. Now when we check create a solid, that's always telling it to create a solid if you can. There might be some times where it will fail and you'll have to do a different method to thicken your surfaces into a solid. So I'm going to say OK, and it worked. And I know it worked because I just have the solid body here. I can always do a section view to verify through a plane. And again, here I have my solid body. And in the next video, we'll continue from there.